What can I say? Mamba out.
They built careers most could only dream of. Decades of applause, flashing cameras, and fame that never seemed to fade. Then, just when they finally stepped away, it was over. Some passed within months. Others barely had time to enjoy a single moment of freedom. Their final curtain call came too soon. This is celebrities who died shortly after retirement. October 7th, 2025. Ace Frehley, the legendary lead guitarist of Kiss, canceled the rest of his 2025 tour dates. His tour manager cited ongoing medical issues and minor injuries from a fall. Fans were concerned but hopeful. After all, Ace had been through worse. The Space Ace had survived decades of rock and roll excess. 9 days later, he was dead. On October 16, 2025, Ace collapsed at his home studio in New York. He'd been working on new music, refusing to slow down even as his body gave warning signs. The fall that had seemed minor turned out to be catastrophic. Complications set in fast. By the time paramedics arrived, there was nothing they could do. Ace was 74 years old. He'd spent over 5 decades making music, from Kiss's explosive 70s heyday to his solo work in the 2000s. His signature guitar sound, that raw, space-themed rock fury, defined an era. Songs like Shock Me and Cold Gin weren't just hits, they were anthems. The timing was brutal. 9 days between canceling a tour and dying. 9 days between I Need to Rest and Gone Forever. His final Instagram post showed him in the studio, guitar in hand, smiling. The caption read, "Never stop rocking." He didn't. February 2017. Aretha Franklin announced she was retiring from touring. The Queen of Soul was 74, and her voice, that once unstoppable force of nature, was tired. She'd been battling health issues for years, though she kept the details private. Her final concert was scheduled for November 2017 in New York. One last bow, one last ovation. She never made it. Aretha canceled the show. Pancreatic cancer had been quietly destroying her body since 2010. She'd kept it secret, performing through the pain, refusing to let the world see her weak. By 2017, there was no hiding it anymore. On August 16, 2018, Aretha Franklin died at her home in Detroit, surrounded by family. She was 76. The woman who'd given the world respect, natural woman, and think, was gone. 18 Grammy Awards, over 75 million records sold. The first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Her funeral was a 5-hour spectacle. Presidents, preachers, and pop stars all came to pay tribute. Stevie Wonder sang. Bill Clinton spoke. Ariana Grande performed. Detroit shut down to mourn. Aretha had retired just 18 months before her death. The Queen left the throne, and the kingdom wept. May 2nd, 1939, Yankee Stadium. Lou Gehrig, the Iron Horse, walked to home plate for the 2,132nd consecutive game, except he didn't play. He handed the lineup card to the umpire, his name absent for the first time in 14 years. Something was wrong. His hands shook, his legs felt heavy. Routine plays had become impossible. 2 months later, doctors at the Mayo Clinic delivered the diagnosis: amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, a death sentence. On July 4, 1939, Lou stood at a microphone in Yankee Stadium for Lou Gehrig Appreciation Day. 62,000 fans watched as the dying man gave the most famous speech in sports history. His voice cracked as he said, "Today I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth." He wasn't lucky, he was dying. Lou Gehrig died on June 2, 1941, exactly 2 years after his retirement. He was 37 years old. The disease that killed him now bears his name: Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS. He'd been a first baseman for the New York Yankees, a 2-time MVP, a Triple Crown winner. He played through broken bones, concussions, and exhaustion. The Iron Horse never stopped until his body forced him to. 2 years, that's all he got after baseball. 2 years of watching his muscles waste away, knowing the end was coming. November 22, 2013. George Jones played his final concert at the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville. He was 81, frail, and struggling to breathe. The man they called Possum had lived a hard life, decades of drinking, drugs, and chaos. But that voice, that heartbreaking, whiskey-soaked voice, never quit. Until it did. George had announced his retirement earlier that year. The Grand Tour Farewell Tour was supposed to be a victory lap. 50 years in country music, over 150 albums, countless hits. He stopped loving her today. The greatest country song ever recorded was his legacy. But George's body was done. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, had destroyed his lungs. Years of smoking and hard living had caught up. He canceled shows, rescheduled dates, and finally admitted he couldn't go on. On April 26, 2013, just 5 months after his final concert, George Jones died at Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville. He was 81. Respiratory failure. His lungs simply gave out. George had spent his entire life singing about heartbreak, loss, and regret. In the end, he got 5 months of retirement before the music stopped forever. 2016. Meatloaf collapsed on stage in Edmonton, Canada, then again in 2019. His health was failing, his voice was shot, and his body couldn't handle the demands of touring anymore. The man who'd sold over 100 million albums, who'd made Bat Out of Hell a cultural phenomenon, was falling apart. He kept touring anyway. Meatloaf, born Marvin Lee Aday, had never been one to quit. He'd survived bankruptcy, vocal cord damage, and countless health scares. But by 2021, he'd quietly stopped performing. No official retirement announcement, no farewell tour, he just stopped. On January 20th, 2022, Loaf died at his home in Nashville. He was 74. The cause of death was never officially released, but those close to him said his body had simply worn out. Decades of intense performances, health problems, and refusing to slow down had taken their toll. Loaf had spent his entire career giving everything on stage. Theatrical, sweaty, screaming rock opera. I'd do anything for love. Paradise by the dashboard light. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Every performance was a battle. In the end, his body lost the war. July 5, 2003. Johnny Cash recorded his final song, a cover of Engine 143. His voice was weak, barely a whisper. The man in black was dying and he knew it. His wife, June Carter Cash, had died just 4 months earlier. Without her, Johnny didn't want to keep going. He didn't have to wait long. Johnny had been battling diabetes for years. The disease ravaged his body, causing nerve damage, vision problems, and constant pain. By 2003, he was in and out of hospitals, too weak to perform. His final public appearance was at the Carter family fold in Virginia, a tribute to June. He could barely stand. On September 12, 2003, Johnny Cash died at Baptist Hospital in Nashville. He was 71. Complications from diabetes, respiratory failure. His body simply shut down. Johnny had spent 50 years making music, from I Walk the Line to Hurt. His voice carried the weight of sin, redemption, and loss. He'd been a rebel, a prisoner advocate, a gospel singer, and a country legend. 4 months, that's how long Johnny lasted without June. He retired from music and then he followed her into the dark. April 13, 2016. Kobe Bryant scored 60 points in his final NBA game. At 37, after 20 years with the Los Angeles Lakers, he walked off the court for the last time. 5 championships, 18 All-Star selections, 33,643 career points. The Mamba was done. Retirement suited him. Kobe threw himself into new projects, coaching his daughter Gianna's basketball team, producing films, building a media empire. He won an Oscar for Dear Basketball in 2018. Life after the NBA was good. Then came January 26, 2020. Kobe, Gianna, and 7 others boarded a helicopter in Orange County, California. They were heading to a youth basketball game. Thick fog covered the hills. The pilot became disoriented. At 9:45 a.m., the helicopter slammed into a hillside in Calabasas. Everyone died instantly. Kobe Bryant was 41 years old. Gianna was 13. The world stopped. Tributes poured in from every corner of the globe. The Lakers retired both of Kobe's numbers, 8 and 24. The NBA renamed the All-Star MVP award after him. 4 years. That's all Kobe got after basketball. 4 years of being a dad, a mentor, a creator. Then gone. The Mamba's final lesson: life doesn't wait. They spent a lifetime in the spotlight, only to leave it behind just as time ran out. Was it fate or just a cruel coincidence? Their stories remind us that even legends aren't promised tomorrow. If this left you reflecting, let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this. More chilling tales of fame, loss, and legacy are coming soon. Thank you for watching.